كفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم لا يحب الله الجهر بالسوء من القول إلا من ظلم وكان الله سميعا عليما إن تبدوا خيرا أو تخفوه أو تعفوا عن سوء فإن الله كان عفوا قديرا إن الذين يكفرون بالله ورسله ويريدون أن يفرقوا بين الله ورسله ويقولون نؤمن ببعض ونكفر ببعض ويريدون أن يتخذوا بين ذلك سبيلا أولئك هم الكافرون حقا وأعتدنا للكافرين عذابا مهينا والذين آمنوا بالله ورسله ولم يفرقوا بين أحد منهم أولئك سوف يؤتيهم أجورهم وكان الله غفورا رحيما صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Alhamdulillah, today inshallah we're going to start the 6th juz of the Quran. لا يحب الله الجهر بالسوء. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not like, لا يحب الله, Allah does not like the evil words. Jahra bisu, evil words to be said openly. Jahr basically means something that is said openly with a loud voice. So Isha, Fajr and Maghrib, they are called Jahri Salah, in which tilawat is done loudly. So Jahr is where you say something loudly and openly. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not like bad things or evil things to be said openly about somebody. Min al-qawl. Illa man zulim. Except that somebody has done some cruelty to someone, somebody is oppressed, then to seek justice, they can openly tell people or openly tell the concerned authority about the injustice that has been done to them. Illa man zulim. Except that if somebody has been wronged. وَكَانَ اللَّهُ سَمِيعًا عَلِيمًا, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all listening and all knowing. So all listening, all hearing means that somebody who is telling the authority about the injustice that has been done to them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is listening to it. So only tell that which is true. Do not exaggerate things. And Alima refers to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what has actually happened, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is fully aware of what cruelty has been done. إن تبدوا خيرا أو تخفوه أو تعفوا عن سوء فإن الله كان عفوا قديرا. إن تبدوا خيرا, so if you do something, تبدو, you do something openly. إن تبدوا خيرا أو تخفوه, or you do it in secret, any good thing. أو تعفوا عن سوء, or if you forgive an evil deed. So this refers to somebody who has wronged someone, and the person who has been wronged. If they forgive, and if they do it openly, or if they forgive secretly. So this is the good thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about, that you do a virtue and you do a good act openly, or do it in secret. أو تعفو عن سوء, and if you or you forgive an evil deed. فإن الله كان عفوا قديرا. So this is something that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does to you all the time. فإن الله كان عفوا قديرا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He is عفوا قديرا. He has every power to take His revenge. He is qadir. He is all powerful. Still He is afu. Still He forgives. So if you forgive somebody who has wronged you and oppressed you, this is the akhlaq of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if you do that, if you are wronged and you let go, then that is the akhlaq of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the first commandment, the first part of the ayah says that a person who has been wronged has the permission. It will not be considered ghibat or backbiting if they go and tell the concerned authority about the injustice that has been done to them. But if they let go and if they forgive, then that is the akhlaq of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala really likes it. And several hadiths also point towards this, that if somebody has been wronged, they are allowed. In fact, in the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that if you take revenge, then do so just like equal to the one justly, the way you've been wronged, to that extent you can take revenge. But if you let go, then that is much better for you. إن الذين يكفرون بالله ورسله ويريدون أن يفرقوا بين الله ورسله. So these people, those who disbelieve in Allah, yakfuruna billah, they do kufr to Allah wa rusuli, and His messengers. وَيُرِيدُونَ أَن يُفَرِّقُوا بَيْنَ اللَّهِ وَرُسُلِهِ, and try to distinguish, make division, or say that Allah is separate, na'udhu billah, His Rasul are on another path. There's a difference between Allah and the teachings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and teachings of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, or His Rasul, all His messengers, or any of His messengers. وَيَقُولُونَ نُؤْمِنُ بِبَعْضٍ وَنَكْفُرُ بِبَعْضٍ, and say that we believe in some and we disbelieve in some others. So this was the state of the Nasara and the state of the Yahud, that they would say that we believe in Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam or Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam, ala nabina alayhi salatu wassalam, but they will disbelieve in the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So these people, or these people who only say that we believe only in Allah and the word of Allah, but disbelieve in the words of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the hadith, then these people are, and what they are doing is وَيُرِيدُونَ أَن يَتَّخِذُوا بَيْنَ ذَلِكَ سَبِيلًا, they are trying to find a median way, they are trying to find a way in between. So the teachings of the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the thing is, the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is right there in front of them, and similar is the case of the Rasul, that they are right there and they are there to correct them, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given His word, but if you only stick and you say that we only believe in the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then you have a freedom, you have an openness to dress the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala into the meaning of your wish. But the Rasul is right there, and the Rasul can correct you. So the easy thing, the median way that they want to find out, the easy way for them is that they say we disbelieve in the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or disbelieve in other Anbiya, and we only believe in the word of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying this is kufr basically. أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ حَقًّا, these are disbelievers, true blue, like believers in reality. وَأَعْتَدْنَا لِلْكَافِرِينَ عَذَابًا مُهِينًا, let there be no confusion, we have prepared for these people, for these kuffar, عَذَابًا مُهِينًا, a humiliating punishment for these kuffar. وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا بِاللَّهِ وَرُسُلِهِ, and the people who believe in Allah and His Rasul, and His Rusul, His messengers. So Muslims believe in all messengers of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَلَمْ يُفَرِّقُوا بَيْنَ أَحَدٍ مِّنْهُمْ, and they do not distinguish between them. They do not create a division between them. What does that mean? That they do not say that any of the prophets were false. In terms of being truthful, all the prophets are alike, that all of them are truthful. So وَلَمْ يُفَرِّقُوا بَيْنَ أَحَدٍ مِّنْهُمْ, they do not create a rift between them, or they do not create divisions between them, that this Nabi was true, this Nabi was na'udhu billah false. أُولَٰئِكَ سَوْفَ يُؤْتِيهِمْ أُجُورَهُمْ, these are the mu'mineen, these are the people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prepared a great reward for them, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to very soon give them their great rewards. وَكَانَ اللَّهُ غَفُورًا رَحِيمًا, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is most forgiving, very merciful. So these people who have brought faith in the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and other prophets, and they believe in the word of Allah and try to act upon it, even if they falter sometime, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying وَكَانَ اللَّهُ غَفُورًا رَحِيمًا. If you have a firm belief, if you have the right belief, then even if you commit mistakes, it is hope from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He will let go and forgive. This by no means that we have to obey all the prophets. Obedience is something different, believing is something different. We believe in all the prophets to be true, but their deens, their adyan, their shara'i, their method, their code, their books have been cancelled. Their personality is not followable now. Their personality is there when they were Nabi, and that was supposed to be followed when they were there, when they were Nabi. With the prophethood of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, all the previous books, all the previous teachings have been cancelled, and now the Quran is the final and the only book to be followed, and Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the only Nabi to be followed. Allahumma ij'alna ممن يتبع رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ممن يتبع رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. رب اغفر وارحم وأنت خير الراحمين. صلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. آمين برحمتك يا رب العالمين.